Happy birthday, wife.
Yeah, thanks.
Just a second.
Yeah, nah, no worries. Fathom is acting weird.
How are you doing?
Doing good. Doing real
How's
good.
the money model that you're creating?
Good. The one for the gym that I was going over?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I put a lot of time into it, and I'm glad Atina at least was like, oh yeah, this looks pretty good. Like I think a lot about the money models and just everything. It's kind of weird. Like every sale that I see, I just think about it. It's like, every single one. I was at my daughter's gymnastics. Hello, Divya. Welcome. All right, we got more people coming in. There we go. Good morning.
Good evening.
Morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Yeah, I was just talking to Tiago about the money models, and I'm working on a presentation for one of my clients. I'm going to help her grow her gym. Beth, they're in Highlands Ranch, actually. So I know it's not super close to you, but it's still here in Colorado. Working on a model for her to get some new members in for her, and using the money model structure to do it. Just getting some coaching and some assistance yesterday about it. So cool. I don't know where Mark is. He starts his new job tomorrow. So
Oh,
yeah. He's a friend of mine from work. I've known him for quite a few years.
yeah.
And for some reason the Fathom is being weird for me. So I don't know if it does say it's recording. So hopefully it's still recording, but I'll cut out the beginning part. Awesome. So I did look at today's lesson. Did anyone look at today's lesson yet?
No, I didn't have
No,
time.
not yet. Okay, I just looked at it. I think it's going to be a quick one. It's a quiz. So it's like the other one. It's a midpoint quiz. So I need, man, I don't know why my Fathom is being super weird right now. Oh, I just got to miss this. Okay. All right. So I don't know if I don't know how long this is going to take, but I did not look over this whole lesson. So I want to make that clear in the beginning, because I think they're going to ask us a bunch of questions and quizzes. So let's do this together and see if we've been learning as a group the way that we're supposed to. All right. Let's get going, guys.
Let's go.
Okay. So day 13, time to test your AI instincts. All right, 13, almost halfway. When I first read this, it says I missed the almost, and I was like, we're not halfway yet, but we are close to halfway. This is good. All right. So what have we been doing this week? It's been packed. We turned raw data into dashboards. I did clean up my data from yesterday a little bit, just to make it a little bit nicer. Write reports with AI, even spinning up some mini apps. Now it's checkpoint time. Today's self-assessment, group assessment, we're going to change this to group assessment, is simple. 4 real-world scenarios, 1 choice to make in each. So this is a group decision. The goal is to spot the difference between the quick hand and the AI professional. No grades, no pressure, just test our instincts, track our growth, and celebrate how far we've come. All right. Let's do this. Share our badge. All right. Let's go. 30 days. Day 13. Lucky number 13, as they say. Okay, maybe they don't say that. I don't know. All right. Is 13 an unlucky number around the world, or just the US?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Okay. AI first skills. I mean, do you have skyscrapers that miss the 13th floor?
Yes, but just for the usual, like Chinese made lifts, they the 13 floor.
Okay. So they do that.
But
How about in India? Do you have the 13th floor in any big buildings?
Yes, we
Yeah.
have plenty of them.
Okay, plenty of 13th floors. Okay.
it's like
It's just a
like
superstition.
it's pretty normal.
Although
Okay.
it's considered as an unlucky number, so few builders do not keep it as a floor naming convention. But yeah, at places you will find them.
Oh, nice. Very interesting. Just interesting cultures. I love to learn. Okay. All right. Let's get back into it. AI first skills checkpoint. Okay. In the last few days, we've been turning raw data into dashboards, writing reports, mini apps. Yep, we already talked about that. Thanks, Max. Spotting a difference. Okay. Imagine yourself in these scenarios. Can we identify the next best move that separates the amateur from the AI first professional? All right. So I did look at this, but I did not hit the next button. So now this is all new to me. Okay. Question 1, analyzing data. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Your team is analyzing customer feedback using the DIG framework. You've completed.
We cannot see the rest of the page. Sorry.
You what?
We cannot see the rest of the page.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
moving. Show my screen. Okay. There we go. It's not moving. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to stop presenting. I'll stop and start. It was moving on my side, so hold on. Just start and stop. Thanks for telling me.
No problem.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, now it's working. I can't see it down here. Okay. All right. Your team is analyzing customer feedback using the DIG framework. You've completed and described the key phrases and identifying themes in the interpret phase. I can zoom in one more. There you go. Maybe that helps a little bit better. Okay. We noticed that customer satisfaction scores correlate with region, but you also see some outliers. All right. What's the most appropriate thing? Okay, so customer service, CSAT scores correlate with the region, but there's some outliers. So what do we do? What are the next steps? Ignore the outliers. yeah, just ignore the outliers. They're not a big deal. Proceed with the main finding. That way I'll get a quick result and I can share with the team. Progress is better than perfection. Ooh, Max does say that. The end part. All right. Investigate the outliers to understand why they deviate. Collect more data to eliminate the outliers from any data set and make the customer feedback more robust. Use only pie charts in my analysis since they're easier to understand. Okay. All right. What are your guys' thoughts? I have a thought. What are your guys' thoughts? What do we want to go with? Let's
Collect
argue.
more data to eliminate the outliers from the data set.
Eliminate the outliers. So C?
Yeah.
C?
How would you be? Maybe.
B?
I don't know.
Beth, what are your thoughts?
I was thinking B.
Okay, so I was also thinking B. So let's look at C and B in a little bit more detail. So collect more data to eliminate the outliers and make the customer feedback more robust. I don't know if, I mean, we're always collecting more data. That's the only thing that threw me away from C is we're trying to make a decision. We're trying to figure out with the data that we have. Yes, we could collect more data so we can make a longer data set. So like instead of a month, we could do a quarter or 2 months or something like that. But obviously we do want to make it more robust, but there still could be outliers even if we collect more data. So we don't want to necessarily eliminate the outliers because we want to know those anomalies. I don't know. I think we're going to go, well, there's 3 of us on B. What do you think, Divya? You think we could go with B?
Yeah, I mean, your point is quite valid actually. I didn't give it a thought before responding. So yeah,
No
even
worries.
if we
Well, that's why we're
collect more
talking.
data, there will always be a probability of getting more outliers. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking because yeah, we do want to make a decision. I think that's the point is like we have to make a decision on this, or do we? We're analyzing feedback. Yeah, we do see some. All right, so I think let's go with B. That's what I was thinking. All right,
Right.
investigate the outliers. Ooh, we got it right. Okay, very nice. So it was B. All right, outliers are valuable data points. They can reveal hidden patterns, edge cases, or additional variables affecting the numbers. Yeah, those hidden patterns. All right, great job. Okay, next, using the DIG framework again. So we're using Gemini to analyze quarterly sales data in Google Sheets and need to create a report. The data includes multiple product lines, regions, and time periods. We want to identify trends, anomalies, and provide actionable insights. All right, what approach best leverages Gemini's capacities with the DIG framework? All right, well, I think we know this one. Let's go. A, ask Gemini to create all possible charts, picking the most visually appealing and create a story about that. Yeah, I don't know about all possible charts because there could be a lot of charts.
Yeah.
All right, jump straight to the generate step. Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound good in the beginning already. Ask Gemini to draft a polished summary of all of the data. Okay, focus only on one variable, since adding more complexity will confuse Gemini and slow us down. Use Gemini to explore data patterns, validate findings, and generate evidence-based recommendations. Okay, I have my idea. I wrote down, so I wrote down what mine was on the back of my sheet. So so I won't, you guys can't influence my thoughts. All right, so what are we thinking? So who wants to, what do we got? Who wants to make a first one?
I'll go with D, but I'll just
Yeah,
let you know as well.
Yeah, D.
This week it's been I didn't do much of the lesson, so I'm guessing.
yeah. Even I completed my day 9 just few hours back, and I did it with Gemini only, although it was recommended to use ChatGPT, but I did it with Gemini.
How
So
dare
yeah,
you? How dare you? Not doing what Max said. It's
because
totally all right.
most
I
of
use a
the
lot of different.
applications are, I mean, everything mostly we are building on ChatGPT. So I wanted to try it with the Gemini. And
Mhm.
moreover, while I was trying it, firstly I was trying it with ChatGPT only, but I was getting the same problem that Mark was having. Like I was not able to generate a preview in ChatGPT, although I have an upgraded version of ChatGPT. Still, I was not able to generate the preview. So I thought of trying the same with Gemini, and it worked for me because I have a subscription for Pro also.
Okay,
So there it worked.
nice. Okay, yeah,
Is it?
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I don't think Max is going to be mad. I don't think it matters. Do whatever you do. I used to do different stuff with the homework anyway. It's all right. Awesome. So D. So we're going to go with D. So what do you think, Beth?
I agree.
Agree? Okay. I actually wrote down D too. I don't know. Can you actually see that? No?
Let's see it.
Okay. I did write down D. Okay, you can't see it, but I also wrote down D. I think it's pretty clear which one's the correct one on this.
Yeah.
So we'll go with the explore pattern. I mean, some of these, yeah, since adding more complexity will confuse Gemini, which is not necessarily always not true, because I have actually broken Gemini before. I've taken screenshots. It was actually for a 100 lesson for my 100 days of AI when I did this. One of the lessons that Gemini specifically said, sorry, can't help, not doing anything or something like that. I took a screenshot of it and it's on LinkedIn somewhere. It was really funny that I actually broke ChatGPT. It was like, no, not doing it. It was awesome. All right, so let's go with D. Correct. Woohoo! I agree. All right, so by exploring patterns, validate through multiple approaches, and create evidence-based, you maximize Gemini's AI capacities and efficiency to work with your data. Absolutely. All right. And no worries, like I did not do, so Divya, don't worry about having to be on track with me. I'm just doing this every day. But when I did the 100 days of AI, it took me a lot longer than 100 days to do it. I
Right.
did not do every single day. That's what I really
Yeah.
like about this program is like, yes, you get the email, you could do it every day, but you absolutely don't have to. Life gets in the way. I'm just like making an extra effort this time. I haven't done like the nonstop before. Even in the 7 days or the 14-day challenges I didn't do it every single day. And that's okay. Totally okay. Just as long as we're still learning a little bit and we just don't give up completely.
Yeah, I'm day 9 as well.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Awesome. So it's not like you guys are at day 3, or like day 1. Hey, I just started. We're still doing stuff. We're learning together. All right. Awesome. So question 3, building tools. All right, my manager is frustrated with the team's lack of consistency on weekly goals. Yeah, that sounds like a sales manager. She asked you to show something at tomorrow's all hands meeting that could keep everyone more accountable. You remember the habit tracker you built before. I remember that. With
Yeah.
just a few hours to prepare, you need something functional enough to impress the team and practical enough that they'll actually want to use it. What's our next move? All right. So what are we going to do? Create a Google Sheet to log team goals, color code progress, and share it in tomorrow's meeting. Build something using ChatGPT Canvas, preview and iterate. Draft a slide deck with motivational quotes and screenshots of habit apps that the team could easily download later. Ask AI to generate a professional-looking report on the importance of habits and present that instead of a tool. It's key that the team understands the why behind this first. Ooh, okay. I like some of these answers. I think I know what I want.
Yeah.
All right. But I like some of the answers. I like some of the throw-offs. All right. What do you
Yeah.
guys? What are you guys' thoughts?
Based off the question, like question 3, building tools, it pretty much give the answer, right? But I like it. I think like B, building something with ChatGPT Canvas, because it's what we did.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the way that they put together like D as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a team here, and we always have to explain them why we are doing this or why we are asking this for them to understand. Otherwise, they are never on board.
Mm-hmm.
But as we build tools here in the question, yeah, B would be more suitable.
All right. You guys think?
It's
Did you?
exactly like learning AI. You should always understand why and what is the reason behind everything that we are implementing, and then we should understand how we are doing it.
All right. So what's your answer?
B,
B?
for sure.
Okay. All right. What do you think, Beth?
I would do A for me.
A? Okay. Okay, so let's double check this again, because I think like D is definitely good, but what's the next move? Like build something like that is the exact lesson. So like that's why the D. So I'm gonna go back and reread the question and think about the answers as I reread the question. So the manager is frustrated with the lack of consistency. She asked to show up tomorrow at all hands that could keep everyone more accountable.
Mm,
To show something at tomorrow's all hands that could keep everyone more accountable. You
like a
remember the
tool.
habit tracker. With a few hours to prepare, you need something functional enough to impress the team and practical enough that they'll actually want to use it. I think the question is a little off. So what's my next move? I think in real life, my next move would be D. That's my next move. But that's what they're asking. So they're not asking, what are we going to do? So we have a few hours. So with just a few hours to prepare, I think that's the keywords. So we have a few hours, and what's our next move? So my next move, I think, might be to ask AI to generate a report, but then present this instead of a tool. It's key that the team understands the why behind this. Or build something using Canvas, preview and iterate. Okay, I think the preview and iterate part that's pushing me a little bit towards B. I originally did say B, but then D kind of threw me off a little bit as we read it and talked about it.
I guess it should be B because it's talking about a deadline. The whole scenario is talking about a deadline. Like as you said, we only have few hours to prepare. And even if we are generating a report on the importance of habits and we present it as a tool, I don't think people in today's, they'd have much time to go through these reports and then, practically use them. Instead, if we give them, an inbuilt app on which they can sign in and, just start tracking, they would be, ready to use a thing in their
Mhm.
phone or laptop. And probably that is the reason I think the answer should be B.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I think you're right. I think I'm going to go with that one. I think let's go with B, only because with a few hours we need something functional. So that's the thing. The manager asked us to show something. So if we show a professional looking report on the importance of habits, that's not going to make our manager happy. And with this one, we're building something, we preview it, but we iterate. So like we make a couple versions of it before we present it, because we have a couple hours. I mean, come on, like it really took us, what, 10, 15 minutes maximum to actually create a basic one. So if we had a couple hours, imagine how much of an awesome one we could do with the iterate. Okay, I'm going to go with B. Yes. I love it. Awesome. Great job, guys. That's very cool. I'm glad we talked that through. The D was definitely
Yes.
yeah, it made you think a little bit. This one wasn't a clear answer off the beginning. All right, beginning in Canvas gets you a working app, demoed live, and extended over time. The credibility boost is exactly what we need. All right, excellent. And it's funny, my boss does actually watch the video. She told me that she watches. So if you're watching, hi, Len. She says she doesn't make it. She works out in the morning, and this is her morning, so she's working out right now. Okay, anyway, data privacy. Did I just give up too much data privacy about my boss? What a transition does that change into? Oh, funny stuff. Okay, so data privacy. All right, let's go. So 2 more questions. You've received a client file with thousands of customer complaints. Wow. I guess that's a good problem to have. If you have thousands of customers that are complaining, that must mean you have a lot more than thousands of customers in general. That's awesome. Okay.
Oh, you do know that.
Yeah, that would still make anyone nervous. Okay, so what information? We have their names, emails, and phone numbers. We just put that on the internet, right? And we just, share it with everyone on our team. Hit that share button on ChatGPT. That was a joke for anybody watching. All right. The CMO wants insights today for a board meeting. Oh, okay, cool. If you upload the full data set into an AI tool, you get results fast and meet the deadline. If you remove or anonymize personal details, you protect the privacy, but it may take longer than the meeting allows. Well, I think we should probably know the answer, but let's go through what they say. So upload everything, but add do not share or expose private data in your prompt. That way I'm following security protocols. Upload the full file to save time. AI tools are generally safe enough for one-off use cases. I'll delete the chat afterwards. Remove sensitive data or anonymize personal details. Explain to leadership why protecting privacy is non-negotiable, even if it delays our process. Skip AI entirely and attempt manual analysis to avoid any risk at all. That way I'll earn the CMO's trust. All right, so I got my answer. All right, what do you guys think?
I
would go with actually C.
C?
Or yeah, I mean
I'll be between A and C.
And C? Okay. All right. Well, it looks like we lost Beth. It's all right. Yeah, I was thinking C as well. I think the A is close, but this is thousands. Like that's another thing. If it was like 10, it's like,
yeah.
okay, like we have that, we can have the privacy, we can do the incognito mode for a chat. That way it doesn't share anything. And we should have those settings on our Chat GPT and Gemini anyway. If you don't, make sure that you do turn it on. So I think A is a decent start. That would be like an AI rookie move, I think. But if we're looking at an AI professional, I think we would want to even explain to our leadership, like, look, we can't expose thousands of information. Like, yeah, you're late for the board meeting. Well, guess what? You should have told me to do this yesterday. Maybe you don't want to necessarily say that to your boss, but at the same time, I think C is probably the most important one to do this. Like, yes, it may delay it, but if we use AI the right way and we are a really good AI professional, we could anonymize that data quick enough to be able to still get the data that we need. Because if we're just scrubbing their emails or even their names, or we even take that data set out, like if we're looking at why they're negative, why they're not happy, okay, why do we need their name and email as a part of the analysis of why they're not happy? I mean, we could straight up remove that data. So like name, email, phone number, why is that a part of the data set when we're analyzing why they're upset? We don't need it. So we could remove the sensitive data.
Yeah.
Yeah, just delete those parts, delete column A, B, C, but the rest of the columns that we actually keep, because that's why they're not happy, what product they have, how much they spend, stuff like that. It's not directly related to who they are. So I think that would be the best way to do that. And then tell leadership that I deleted it and here's why. So I think C. And we were correct. Nice. Yes, absolutely. Deadlines matter, but compliance and trust matters more. Yeah, because that data set gets out, somebody sees that, oh, this was shared on ChatGPT, and then all of a sudden the company is not okay, or the other customers are not okay because they think that their data is going to get bumped or shoved into AI in not a safe way. All right, good thoughts. We're doing great so far. I love this. Oh, I thought it was 5. I thought we were doing 5 questions. That's it. All right, we are done. 4 of 4. Awesome. An AI professional in the making. Great. Well, we're going to download this image. We're going to pop that up. We've showed some excellent judgment across every scenario. Great job, team. Balancing speed with rigor, protecting data, and building tools that actually work. All right, what's next? Keep stretching. Try some weird stuff. What happens when projects get messy? How do these ideas work in the real world? Push your creativity territory. Go beyond functional. Yes, review your answers. Okay, now when you guys take this, you're going to get it all right again. All right, next, 9 minutes to spare. Stuart, I see this guy on LinkedIn all the time. I actually like every single one of his posts. I don't know who he is, other than his LinkedIn posts, but I do see all of his posts, so it's funny. Cool. Maybe I'll be featured one day on this. I don't know. We'll see. All right, share your results, big or small. We're getting this. Fantastic. Awesome. Well, we are done. Fantastic. 13 days in, lucky number 13. We get our shower of confetti and raining 100s from Max. Excellent. Well, thank you all. We did 100%. Great job. Appreciate the feedback. Appreciate the conversation. And this is how we learn. If I just did this myself, I don't know if I would have gotten 100%.
Yeah, let's do one more session. Let's do lesson 10 today or tomorrow, and then we catch up tomorrow and see.
All right. Sounds wonderful. You guys rock it out. All right. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
See you later, Divya. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.